Hello everybody, this is a grumpy old guy gaming. Welcome back to another Fragment Friday. As you can see, I'm here with my Wave Master, Dionysius, and we're opening this a bit differently than usual. Normally we're just right into the action. Today I kind of want to explain what I'm going for. We are on the V's Place server today, mainly because I missed the Carmina Gadalika background music. As you can see, we are most of the way through level 87 here. And we're just going to hit the random word until we get a field around level 90. I would say 90 to 95 is where we are looking. And we're just going to dive in and see if we can't get that level. By the end of this, we will either be level 88 or level 86. At least that's the hope. As you could see, and feel free to slow down or pause the video at any time, this is a level 51 server, and most of the stuff I'm pulling up in random word here is under level 40. However, I do know that it has the potential to generate up to max level fields. So it is a matter of just trial and error. One of the things I find many players sort of mistake is that the level of an area server when they're newer to the game is what they can expect to get out of the fields. And while it's an indicator of a rough median, there are several servers out here. There's a level 95, level 70 Monster 4 Holy Ground. Let's go there. There are several servers capable of generating a wide range of things, from single digits all the way up to 98. So a lot of times it is just trial and error, and honestly your best fit for an area server is probably going to be decided by the root town more than the level range. Already seeing some issues right off the bat. Didn't even get to pop a fairy's orb or any consumable items, and we've got what looks like a Madame Niagara and some armor generals, and we're just going to keep them in place here. I'd normally go for some shenanigans of some type, but it's a bit of a risky proposition against this group. Get the generals and the Madame Niagara out of the way. Let's go ahead and heal up. Didn't have any health potions, ended up using one of the elixirs, so it's not that we didn't use any, but no speed boost, no regen set. Got an ambush out of V's Place, that is novel. Picked up some nice experience for it though, and a risky treasure that we shall open imminently. Let's see what we get out of our first treat, and it's stealth blades. Good news for our loot. Here we get another armor general and more Madame Niagaras, so I'm probably going to go ahead after this battle and switch to a different staff. One of the things about this Wave Master I like to do is the quick switch. As you can see, we're picking up 2 experience for the Madame Niagaras and 4 experience for the armor generals. Obviously, this is not a quick switch. This is a very sort of premeditated switch. I do plan on doing some different videos here to show off my different builds. If that's something that we're interested in, I'll be putting those out sometime in the future and showing little gameplay reasons why I do things the way I do them. So I'll get more into the quick switch in those. But for now, we're going to switch to the Staff of Truth to have a better shot at the Madame Niagaras. Yep, I knew one was hiding back behind that second armor general, just because. Also, I realized that I never did switch the Orvac ROM that I no longer need, because with Vulcan, I've got the fire element covered. So thinking about some of the other things I'll see in this range, I should probably change my L2 and square. Let's throw out an Organzot, because Psyche Visions are a thing. And I don't know if we'll face them in the field, but there's a chance in the dungeon as we pick up another Stealth Blades and a Permafrost. Heard some very heavy footsteps. That can only be an Armor General at this point. Let's lock it in place with a Rhynek Fa. And then Organzot it. Just for the sake of mana efficiency, we're getting 1200 from the Organzot and 1600 from Rhynek. Another Organzot will finish it off. Again, not the optimal build for a Wave Master, but 363 is not a small amount of SP. So I'm not sad by that number by any stretch of the imagination. And we're certainly doing the most we can with it. There you see the kill shot there. Gonna just re-up on Rig Game and Rig Same. I know we had a bit of a delay from the start of the field for it, but I definitely don't want those running out mid-combat. Nice snowy day here in the field. Has been a bunch of not so nice snowy days in real life, given the fact that this is late April and I'm quite over winter weather. Got another Armor General just sort of crashing the party as we finish up with a pair of Madame Niagaras. Big miss there is going to take another cast, and that's going to force us to pop another Artisan Soul, because we just don't want to wait around for that bar to regen the whole way. Very important with floating monsters or wandering monsters, however you prefer to choose to say it, like this Armor General here, to have your spells at the ready as a Wave Master, especially soloing. And there's the finish. 4 more portals. Nice little arc shape they've got there. That, of course, we're breaking. Another risky treasure should be a Stealth Blades. And it is. Hey! There's our Psyche Vision. Still getting 422s on the hits without the elemental hit. Would much rather have the elemental hit. There we are. 3 844s really just shred that health bar. Now we've got it down to a quarter health. Gotta protect break if we wanted to drain, and believe me, we don't. Had a feeling the speed boost was about to wear off. Oddly enough, it did right when I looked down at the thing, so one of the rare times I noticed the indicator leaving. Another thing people mention is the GU interface from one of the old Coldbird builds. I will admit I did enjoy it for the time I used it. That said, knowing the people I know on the translation patch that is currently ongoing, and the fact that they are going out of their way to do things without using other people's work or, you know, pirating the game, necessarily, I'm not going to yuck your yum. If you'd rather use that stuff, you go ahead. But I will push the translation patch as a personal preference. And that's about it. It is quality work they're doing, and honestly, the interface, and this is just me speaking for myself, oftentimes I just kind of forget it's there, which is, again, to my detriment more than anything, but it's not nearly as distracting as it feels as first. Roaming Armor Generals as you're in mid-casting animation, that is fairly distracting. Just going to keep switching between Rhynek and our Organzot, because last thing we want is that Armor General to break free. Unfortunately, the Armor General was too far behind the Psyche Vision to actually take damage, so our plan sort of went a little cockeyed there. Get it down close and finish with a mirror. A Vulcan. See, I forgot I had the Staff of Truth up, and I'm calling for the water. more things I could go over in greater detail in that build video, but one of the things I do with my shortcuts, since I'm running 3 elemental summons at a time, is set the opposing elements to the corresponding button, so I know fire and water are in the same spot, for instance. Gonna hop on Snaky Grunty and ride my way safely to the dungeon. So we did run into the Psyche Visions in the field. Actually got a nice little mix of creatures there. We got the Armor Generals, some Madame Niagaras, no Astro Kings, which makes sense as this is a water element field. See that rectangle room up the top that looks suspiciously like a treasure room? To the best of my knowledge, procedurally generated fields have no way of having a treasure on the first floor, so we know a statue on the first floor, I should say. So we know straight away that's a decoy room, and there will be stairs down. Madame Niagara there, targeted with the Vulcan, so a little extra toasty. Unfortunately, the Armor General somehow got away. Pair of Madame Niagaras by the experience. Picking up some permafrost in this room. Whole bunch of it, actually. Got a dead end down at the very bottom here. Let's take a look at that. Just going to lock whatever's here in place with a Rhineck, as it's a very tight corner, and it seems to be a host of Madame Niagaras. 3 out of 4 with the pair of summons, and the Organzot will do the job on the third. We take a little bit of splash damage, quite literally, from a Ru-Rong variant, but make it through and grab 8 experience to the better. Second verse, same as the first, this time only a pair of Madame Niagaras, so being able to hit them with the Rhineck Vulcan combo should be a pretty easy kill, and it is. Twin killing, as it were. And if we take a look at the status screen, letting our SP regenerate a little, we are up to 824 experience. Kind of crazy to think that we'll need a few more floors out of this in order to get to 88. Otherwise, we might potentially have to run the field again. If we do, I may just edit parts of this video to show the capture, or I may just do it off screen. More Madame Niagaras, all Madame Niagara all the time. 2 Vulcans take them down, lickety-split. Picking up more stealth blades, always good money, very redeemable weapon, and as it is, it's a weapon with some status effects, which makes you a very useful utilitarian member of the party if you're rocking Twin Blade and looking for something fun to run that's not the usual. Decoy treasure room up here gives us a permafrost and a couple chances to replenish consumables. We, however, run as dry as the warrior bodies looked. Making our way to the stairs down now, as we've cleared all relevant danger in this initial floor. And time to move to the second. One more warrior's body to scope out, and still nothing. So down to floor 2 we head. It's at this point that I do my usual pause to remind you that the links for .hack Network and NetSlum are down below. 2 fantastic sites to check out for things .hack related, and specifically Fragment related if you want any news on the game, on developments, on just general .hack fandom as it is. Both places excellent, great community overall. And I say community because 1, there's a lot of overlap, and 2, it doesn't really feel like separate communities. It just We're all .hack fans at this point. And if you're not there yet, welcome to the club. Come join. Just kind of spell spamming here. Also, do realize that I now have 2 Earth spells between Yarthkins and Organzot, so I guess equipping Organzot was not the shrewd move I had originally thought, so we'll be switching that up again. However, it did probably save us some SP fighting these Psyche Visions. Clearly not my A game today, but in all fairness, my A game is really more of a high B, so... let's go with Fanny Cruise. And I hit the wrong button. There we are. It's Fanny Cruise, but it's more fun to say Fanny. Nice darkness attack. And then I realize I have Rhynek. Guys, I'm just the worst at this today. I apologize. For Rye Cruise is the shortcut we will be setting 100%, but first, check out some bats. Actually, that did pretty nice damage. 863 for a bunch of bats flying into an armor general. I'll take that. And now to Magic Lightning fun. Usually better with the elemental sort of wheel thing. Just, like I said, not an A-game kind of day. And the Farai Cruise, in case you were wondering, its lightning so nice it kind of turns blue. Also doing in the 800 point range, also very mana efficient for us at this level. 3 of those will do the job on the armor general. And it looks like we're not quite going to get the level up here. Do take down 1 Madame Niagara with an initial Vulcan, and we will Farai Cruise the other 2. See the statue room directly ahead of us in the mid-left of the map, but there's one more portal beneath, and we should probably do our due diligence and take that out. Expected Madame Niagara's got armor generals, so we're going to back up. There's our all clear. And while they're locked in place with Rhynek, just go ahead and start pelting away with Yarthkins after Yarthkins to make sure that when Rhynek finally hits, we've got them down as far as we could hope. 1 armor general down, and some Farai crews should finish off the pair of survivors. A minimal damage run for us, because playing Wave Master solo has to be minimal damage or you're leveling down. Pick up 1 more permafrost here before getting to the statue room. I know I said I might run the field, and I was really feeling like it when I said it. Right now I do believe I'm probably going to go farm for some items off camera and get the level up that way. Here in the statue room we get a Sublimer and some Emperor's Souls that I can't grab because I've already got 99. Looking at the status page, 876, so yeah, we'd almost have to run the entire field and dungeon again to get the level up. Certainly a more efficient way to go at it. So I will do that. In the meantime, I do hope you enjoyed this run as much as I enjoyed running it. Do take care. I do thank you all for the continued support on the Fragment stuff. This is definitely a hidden gem of a game, and one I am happy to continue playing as long as y'all are continuing to enjoy watching it. As I said, this has been a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming. Take care, and we will see you around.